Hello everyone, I am Tacet, and today I'm going to be going over the new kingdom that came out. Well, not really going over it too much, but opening up a bunch of the keys right now, and I'll be going over it in a later video, but I haven't even seen it yet, so let's look at this new Leonis Empire that just got out on PC and mobile. And it looks like it has a blue-yellow banner with minus green on it. I'll need to double check that. I still don't know what any of its bonuses are. So let's go right into Kingdom. And let's see. It is another armor kingdom, unfortunately. Armor's not needed that much. But at least we got that blue surge. We've been needing more blue kingdoms. So based on that banner art, it looks like it's a +2 yellow, +1 blue, and -1 green. It might be +2 blue instead. We'll find out in a moment, though. And that's basically it. Tribute's pretty weird. 57-4. That's a little bit of odd numbering there. A little bit of everything. And that's pretty much it. The rest is... There's a lot of different types in here, though. Human, no troop type. That must be some kind of glitch. Divine, Knight, Beast, Monster, Wargear, Rogue, and Rakasha. So let's actually look at some of the troops that are here, as well as the banner. Let's just look at on this team real quick. What does that banner do for us? There it is. +2 blue, +1 yellow, and -1 green. That's kind of interesting that this +1 blue instead of +2 yellow. One, because of the art, and two, because Glacial Peaks is already +2 blue. That's still a very interesting one. Let's just go into Show All now. Show All and click in the new kingdom, which is called, I already forget, Leonis Empire. And there currently are 6. I'm pretty sure next week's event, because there only is 6, will be like 1 or 2 of this kingdom's troops, probably 2. So we have Amira, who is the epic that you get at the end of this quest line. She deals true damage to an enemy, steals 2 magic, and deals double if they are blue. That's going to be very interesting, because Valkyrie decks and stuff like that are very popular. Pretty much every team uses at least 1 blue. And it has the new mana shield, first troop in the game to have the mana shield, even though Impervious is better, but at least it will protect against things like Queen Mab and stuff. It has stealthy, so it can't be targeted directly, and it has agile, which is a chance to dodge skulls, so very dodgy. Kind of like a true rogue, a true rogue right there with her. The next one is actually the Legend of the Kingdom, Emperor, how do you even say that? Emperor Korvash, or something like that. It's the same mana cost as Behemoth, actually. But it deals true damage to the first 2 enemies, and then stuns and drains them. That's a lot of effects for 14 mana. It also has Leader, Stone Skin, and Lion's Wrath. Wow, this might actually be a replacement for Knight Coronet in the late game. Because stun is very good in late game, or a lot better in late game, because most people have all the traits on all of their troops. So basically, Knight Coronet will be the early game version of this, and Emperor Korvash will be the late game version of the same thing, because they both Knight Coronet and Emperor Korvash have Leader plus Stone Skin. It's just their other trait that is different. Emperor Korvash is probably stronger though overall, but its true damage might be a little bit lower. Knight Coronet probably gets a higher damage potential, but Knight Coronet's doing physical damage and not true damage. Plus, Knight Coronet's 2 mana cheaper. But yeah, still, Emperor Korvash is going to be a very interesting troop. We'll be hunting for him in a second. This one's also kind of interesting, even though it's only a common. Oh, I'm going to butcher all of these names. Kopishi? Kopish. I think, Kofishi? It's either Kofishi or Kopishi, or something that's completely not anything that I'm saying. But he has, for 7 mana, he can pull an enemy to the first place and then stun them. Really good for breaking up a alignment instead of using something like Dust Devil. And it's very cheap. Plus, he actually gets 2 times skull damage on the one that he stunned. So he could actually be a good front troop if you can get him fully upgraded. Unfortunately, he's a common, so as how the rarities are in this game, commons are one of the hardest to obtain currently. So it'll be a while before we get him to Mythic. Next up is a really good early game troop. For 11 mana, he has that 2 times boost ratio. He deals 11 damage to not just the first, but the first 2 enemies. Kind of like how Knight Coronet used to be, or how Reaver is now. But then gets boosted by the Yellow Gems Destroyed at a 2 times ratio. Very, very strong. Actually, he can probably do more damage than Knight Coronet when he's fully maxed out. We'll have to see. His traits don't really give him more damage, though. He doesn't have, like, leader or a magic thing. But he does have Knight Bond, so it'll be good with other knights. Actually, you can even put him on a Knight Coronet team, probably. And he has knockout on skull damage, which is going to be disabling traits. Next up is actually the 9th troop in the game to have Impervious. So another one of Impervious is also the only troop that has with empower, or the only troop with Impervious that also has Empowered. It stuns an enemy, drains their mana. So that is a full mana drain from the very first turn, which is basically like Spirit Fox on steroids. And then gains 10 attack boosted by the mana drained at a 2-to-1 ratio. So he'll get, like, if he drains 10, that would be an extra 5 attack for him. So very offensive. He doesn't actually have any traits that boost his attack, though, like 2 times skull damage or anything like that. So even though he's going to be gaining a lot of attack, he doesn't really have much to assist it. So it's still going to be an interesting troop, though. That drain, that first turn full drain is going to be really interesting how that plays out, though, because you can just use that on an enemy empowered, and they'll be right down to 0 mana as like nothing on the very first turn. And we have the Devoted. As the biggest thing to note is that she is divine. So when you look at her ability, create 7 gems of a chosen type, so you can choose absolutely any. You don't have to worry about the random, like Emperina, or not Emperina, Celastasia or Prismatic Orb or something like that, accidentally hitting the wrong one. You can choose which gem you want as long as it's on the board. And then you cleanse all allies and give them 10 armor, or armor boosted by magic. So very powerful with other armor boosting things like Setite Warrior, Paladin, and Rawani. Paladin in particular because they're both divine, so you could actually form a full divine team out of that. Plus she even gives extra HP to divines and gains more magic based on yellows, and of course Paladin is yellow. So those are the 6 we're going to be hunting for right now. They're all new, right in the game. Got the kingdom upgraded, and let's just use a bunch of keys. I might use all 9,700, who knows. I kind of wanted to save some for Death, but Death's time actually got moved back. If you check the VIP chest, you can see 8 days. That's when Death is most likely coming. So we have about 8 days to accumulate more keys after this. Oh, I should probably be checking to see if we get news. I'm not seeing any news, though, yet. Or even in the drop pool. They should be. I don't know why they wouldn't. Yeah, there he is. There we go. We got the Manticore. First Manticore. Anything else? Yes, we got another one. Our first Devoted. The main thing I really want, even though I'll probably be able to get it pretty easily next week with event keys, is the new legend. Like, out of everything in this, I probably want the new legend and a lot of the new epic. So I'll definitely have to do some event keys next week as well. And hey, maybe we'll get a mythic. I actually need a second famine, so if we could somehow pull a famine in all of this, that would be amazing. I don't need a 3rd war, though. And I have 6 plagues right now. I don't need more plagues. I wish I could just, like, trade in my plagues for other things that aren't plagues. But still not a single one of that new legend yet. Of course, it'll probably be a lot of pulls before we even pull one. There's like how many legends in the game? Like 30, 40, 50? Even if we pull one, the chances of it being the new one is very rare. Which is why I'm going to have to do a bunch of event keys next week, probably. I do want to make sure we get a lot of the rares, because event chests aren't going to be able to pull rares. They're only going to be pulling ultra rares, legends, and epics. So we aren't actually going to be getting any rares from it. So we need as many of that divine woman as we possibly can. I already forgot her name. Another Borealis. I believe we got already all the new troops aside from the little guy. Actually, I should probably do that now with some gold chests because I really want him. At least a rare. Let's see if we can get him real quick. There he is. We already got him. I saw a new. Where'd he go? Right there. We got 2 of them. Let's try getting up to 6. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? There you go. 3. 4. Let's see. We might run out of gold here. 4. I don't think we got any there. So 4. pass him again? Yep, we're done. At least we're getting mad profits and other things we need. Rafts. 4. Well, we got a bunch of rafts that we needed, but and mad profits. Oh, there we go. 5. We just need 1 more now. And then we can upgrade into rare later. And there's the last one. Okay. I'll be showing builds for all of them later today. Just trying to actually obtain them all right now. And trying to get the rares and ultra rares as close to mythic as I can. By the event keys next week, or pretty sure next week, they'll easily be up to mythic. But of course, like I said, we can only obtain rares by this method. So the rare hunt begins. I just should be kind of paying attention to how many of her we get each time. It seems to be towards none. Oh, we also need to get Lion Prince up as we are doing this. I almost forgot about him. Actually, I don't need to scroll down there. Let me just keep doing it. The only drop. Oh, there's. We got her again. We got her again, and him. The main drop, other than those rares, which is going to take forever if I keep scrolling down just to look at them each time. But the other main drop we're looking for, well, I guess good arcane trait stones too. But I'm also looking for, of course, the new legend. So we kind of just can speed through them and not even scroll down. Keep clicking it over and over again, and hope we see that new legend up in the first slot. Got a web spinner there earlier. Gonna have so much glory by the end of this. Whoa! Whoa! What on earth am I looking at? The 2 troops I needed to pull from this. I might just stop now. I might just stop now, actually, and save these glory keys for when Def comes out, so I don't waste a bunch of gems. But wow, both the drops I needed pulled within 50 glory keys. That is amazing. We got Emperor Corvash and Famine. Like, I needed another Famine. I only had 1 Famine. Now we have 2, so I can build a bunch of ridiculous decks, play around with that. Yeah, some of you guys might have been seeing that use 2 Famines. But wow, we just got both the cards we needed in a single pull. Both Famine and Emperor Corvash. Amazing. So let's go trait these guys up. Trait them, level them. I believe we have all of them now. I don't see why we wouldn't. Oh, we might not have the epic yet. Oh, we might have to still keep hunting. I don't recall us getting the new epic. Where is it? I keep forgetting this thing's name. Oh yeah, we still don't have the epic. Okay, the hunt continues. We could do the quest line, but let's see. Oh, why am I going to PvP to try to open chests? Actually, I know what I'll do. I'm actually going to do the quest line as a video. So that'll work. That will do it for this video. And, well then, well, I guess, let me do one more thing before we end this. I should still upgrade them just for fun. Let's see. Because it feels so good being able to just click that all the way upgraded. And we'll get to see what their stats are too. So you guys get a general idea of where, more towards where their max stats are. Of course, mine might be a little bit skewed since I have pretty much every kingdom maxed out. But I don't care how many arcane shield trait stones we're wasting on this because we really need them. Even though we just went extremely low on them. His stun is going to... Wow, that is high damage. 19 true damage to the first 2 enemies. Stun them. Drain them. He's doing more there. Plus he stuns whenever he does 4 times. Wow. Yeah, Emperor Corvash is the Knight Coronet of late game. We got this little guy. We're going to send him once. And that's about as far as he's going to be getting for a while. Maybe I'll do some more gold keys and get him to ultra rare. But he's not getting much further than that anytime soon. There we go. So many blue. And let's just level him up. Yeah, he doesn't use any magic at all. Nothing on him scales with magic. Next up, Lion Prince. He's going to be really good on full night teams. Actually, I shouldn't have done that yet. Let's just send him once. Actually, we're going to send him twice. Get him up once. One more time. And there we go. And let's trade him up. Should be pretty easy. I believe I have the red yellow. I know I was low on them, but I don't think I was that low. Oh no, I have 34 of them. Oh, I know why. I was saving them for Adana because I don't have the minor reds in order to upgrade Adana completely. Let's give him that last level there, or last 2 levels. Or at least the last 2 levels we currently can give. He can go 2 higher, of course. Everything can get to Mythic. And this is actually going to be a pretty interesting one, too. Impervious plus a mana drain on the very first turn. A full mana drain. Going to be interesting how that plays out in some teams. Its attack gain isn't going to be that useful, though. Maybe you can put it up front. It doesn't... Monsters don't really have that well of a synergy, though. So maybe there is something with him that'll work. It's always fun when a new kingdom comes out. So many more things to try. So many mechanic changes. Or not really mechanic changes, but new troops that make team building a lot different than what you normally see. And now the Devoted. This one I really want to try out in a Divine team as well. Something with Paladins and probably something else and something else. Actually, if I'm not mistaken, I'm still the Priest class too. So am I still the Priest class or did I switch back? Oh no, I end up switching back. I was using the Priest class for the summer video the other day. I shouldn't have switched out. I'll switch back to it though and try something with her later. Oops, back to troops. Leonis Empire. I need to remember that. I keep forgetting what it's called. We got her fully ascended. Let's trade her up real quick. I need to make sure everything in his kingdom is fully traded because I'll be needing it to get the kingdom maxed out. Because I doubt they're going to give 3 troops in one day. So it's only going to be 8, which means when a kingdom only has 8 troops, you need to have every single troop in the kingdom maxed out in order to get the kingdom bonus. Let's just level her up. Luckily, when there's like 9, 10, or 11, it's a lot easier. But a lot of kingdoms don't have that yet. So, yeah, there we go. Nice and pretty. So, I'll be doing some teams with these later. I'm actually going to be doing the quest line to get Amira and do it the proper way instead of just farming her off of chests. Oh, I won't be able to trade her either. I don't think I have enough red-purple because I did the assassin class recently. That's a bit unfortunate, but we don't really need her traits anyways. She is an epic, so they cost a lot. 14 arcane trait stones to be able to max her out. At least you can get her mana shield without any arcane trait stones. So that's going to be protecting in case you still see Queen Mabs and stuff around. So this will actually end this video this time, and I mean it for real. We will be doing more on this kingdom, though. We'll be doing... I'm actually going to do the whole quest line from it. Read it with my horrible commentary and pronouncing everything incorrectly, as well as showing some builds with this later today. So leave a like if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next videos. Goodbye.